Hi, everybody. I'm Tiffany. We're going to shout the love out today because, well, we don't have a microphone in the lower we talk. Obviously, you're not going to hear us. So, to prevent volume problems, I will shout all my love to you. Anyways, I'm Tiffany, and today I have my wonderful, amazing friend, Eric from Treasure Heart Creations here. He is visiting, and we are going to have some fun. So, anyways, if you guys don't know, if you type in exclamation Eric, it'll give you a link to his channel. Check him out. He's on YouTube as well.
Thank you.
And he's very fun to watch. He does more than just quilting and sewing. He does crafts with like wreaths and baskets and this and that. And he does all sorts of stuff that I don't do. So if you want to watch all those other things, join him.
Wait a minute. I made you do one.
Oh yeah, what was it? The ornament. He got me making an ornament once.
I remember that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's in the Christmas stuff. No, what
No,
did I
you
do
gave
with
it
it?
to.
I gave it to somebody. Gabby.
Gabby.
Yep, I gave it to Gabby.
Yep.
That's what I did with it. Yep.
Your daughter.
Yep, my
Your
daughter-in-law. Anyways, so let's see who is here. Whew. Well, mine's not. Whatever. Oh, wow. There's a lot of you here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any googly's eyes on to see close enough. We got Dawn, Shelly, Snarky Old Lady, Claudia, Lori, Shelly, Pearl, Cecilia, Betty, Susan, Karen, Donna, Ice, which is Cindy, Prepped for Eternity Homestead. Never seen that name before. Welcome.
Interesting name.
Marlene, Marilyn, Cindy, Norma, and so many more. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. But to start this video, we need your help. We are going to play a game. I made this game up because I'm so clever. So we're going to play a game. And you guys can chime in and Scott will tell us from the audience too, but I'm going to see from here. So I have these boxes right here that you can see. They contain all red. There's one that's all pink, orange, yellow, gray, 2 boxes of green, 2 boxes of blue, white, and a box of cream brown tan. Together, we are going to create a monochromatic project, but there's an added twist to it. We'll be sewing, cutting, sewing, but at any time, I can steal his block and turn it into something else.
Oh,
no
boy.
seam ripping. Just chop it right back
boy.
up and turn it into something else. And at any point in time, he can steal my block and turn it into something else. Now, we're just making Scrappy, so whether it's a star or whatever from memory, either way, we can steal each other's blocks, and you guys can even tell Scott in the audience it's time to steal.
Yep,
to make it even more fun. No purple. Sorry, guys. No purple, because purple is for my own specialness for another time. So
my own specialness.
My own specialness, because purple's my favorite color. Come on now. So we're gonna let you guys out there decide. We're gonna see what comes up the most. Red, pink, orange, yellow, gray, green, blue, white, or Creamtown brand. Type it now. Let's see what we get. And we're going to let you guys choose.
Tell me you got 2 boxes of the blue and the
green.
green.
We got 2 boxes of blue and 2 boxes of green. So those have the most. We can do more with those.
Give me brown. Give me brown. Give me brown.
We got green, pink, red, lots of red. Oh, lots of red. We got
lots
blue,
of pink too.
Oh,
lots
brown,
of pink.
Lots of blue, lots of green.
Green, pink, green.
I don't know which one the
green
most
is beating red, I think, now.
There's an
blue,
orange.
Yellow, pink, orange, green, some more. Green is beating, I think, all of them. I'm going to scroll back.
I don't know. There's a lot of pink.
I'm seeing it.
Now you're getting a lot of brown. I don't know. It's very up and down.
Okay, I'm seeing way more green.
Okay, then go green.
Yeah, look at this. There's a lot of green here. There's a little bit of orange, some blue. So it's between green and red. And I'm not mixing. We're making monochromatic. And now there's browns because you said brown. So it's between brown and green now. It's between brown and green. All right. Brown or green? We'll do the what you call it for it. Say rock, paper, scissors. Brown or green? with that.
Rock, paper, scissors, go.
Oh, that's a pencil.
Okay.
That doesn't even count.
Rock, paper, scissors.
So I stump you. That means
Okay.
I choose green.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna throw all this out of the way.
Oh, we got 2 greens. Okay.
Yep, 2 boxes of greens. They'll last us.
Ah!
All right. So it's literally a mix of all sorts of solids mixed with whatever. Everything is green though.
Ooh.
All shades of green.
Pretty, pretty.
All right, guys. Let's see. So we'll just start and make whatever. And at any time, if I feel like I want to steal his block, I will. And at any time he wants to steal mine, he can. Or you guys can decide in the audience. But don't do it every like 2 seconds, because then we get nothing done. All right, what shall I do?
I have no idea.
This is going to be
Let's see.
fun.
This. Huh.
This goes together. These go together. I tried to keep some things like together in here, you know.
Will you change colors?
Will we change colors? No, we're only working with the color green because we're making something monochromatic. But there is other colors in the monochromatic. The background of this was green, and this had pink ducks, so I threw it in the green pile, not the pink pile. This is just how I sort my colors.
Very Irish.
All right. I think I have an idea, and I'm going to start. Oh, we need an iron, so you'll have to plug it into that spot right there. And if you want to grab another ruler from back there, you can. I'm going to grab this one for a moment.
I have no idea what to do, but we'll see what happens.
Hey, it could be Scrappy, it could be whatever you want. And just all the little tiny cutoffs, just put in that little basket next to you. Just the
I
trash.
use tiny cutoffs. Ooh, this is pretty.
Right? There's some cute fabrics in
Yeah,
here.
there are.
And technically, a lot of you out there are involved in a way. You know why? Because some of this fabric is from things that people have sent me in the mail. Not just my own personal scraps. It's stuff that's come in the mail before.
Ooh, definitely use this one. Aw, how cute is this?
Yeah.
It's got bugs on it.
It's got bugs. We gotta use that. Okay.
I'm already cutting here.
I know. Why do I feel like I'm in a race?
Because it's
Because it is Tiffy.
you are.
Oh, wait. I got purple.
It's mostly green though.
Mostly green. Okay.
Use it. Throw it in there.
That's how I organize. Like the main color of the fabric is the color that I put in.
Funny, you see green, I see purple.
I see purple from here. Yeah, I don't see the green at all. I just see purple and white.
Okay. I don't know what exactly I'm making, but I'm going to use...
Don't forget you have a whole cutting area right there.
Okay.
We cleaned up. There it is.
So did everybody have a good 4th?
Yes, I hope everybody had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Maybe it's not even over for some of you.
Well, it's not over for me.
Some of you are probably still having fun, like Eric and I are doing.
You know what I realized, though, driving? Because, like, I was in southern Utah yesterday, which is north, and then came down to Arizona today. But Nevada is a very weird state because in order to get to the neighboring states, you have to go through somewhere else first, which is pretty weird. I think I know what I'm doing.
Did you stop in Calnevra? All three? One little spot?
I don't even know where the little spot is in Calnevra.
Yeah. I didn't know it was called that, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, you haven't gone that way except for when you came from Vegas that one time to pick me up when we went to wherever because you went to Vegas first.
That is weird.
Yeah, the continuing of the sewing, yes.
What's a default block for you? If you're ever stuck.
If I'm ever stuck, a default block would be like a star. Any kind of star.
Oh.
Oops. Well, I guess I'm cutting it that size.
They all say you're good with scraps, Eric, so you should be on this.
All right, let's see.
I'm trying, guys.
Are you sewing with a 2.0 stitch length? I don't remember if I said it there.
Sure.
Okay. That way we're both sewing with the same when we start tearing each other's stuff apart. And it doesn't matter what size blocks we make either. That,
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna cut it up anyway.
yeah, it's all getting chopped up, so it doesn't matter. So you guys hear that? It doesn't matter what size block we make because all together it's going to get sewn together into a monochromatic quilt, an all green quilt.
Come on.
It just sounds different than this machine. Nope.
Oh, no,
No, it did.
Yep.
It's not threaded. Here. I can't do it from here. You gotta go the opposite way. Yeah.
You know these things are lifesavers?
Yes, they are because I don't know how to work the other thing. And look I have thread problems. It's both Jukies are going to have a thread problem at this very moment. Now, if we can both get the stupid thread into the needle, that would be the amazing part.
What's the biggest piece that goes in the boxes?
The biggest piece that goes in the boxes is about a 9 by 10. If it doesn't equal a 10-inch square, then I don't chop it up and I put it in the boxes.
They're always curious how you organize.
Yeah, I organize differently than other people.
Had it, but no.
I just poke until it goes in the hole.
Oy, oy, oy.
I'm gonna
Just
leave
keep
that one
poking it.
alone.
Just keep a poking. It'll work eventually.
Okay. Got that.
Is this a
I didn't
potato
even sew
chip
that,
quilt?
you stupid Tiffany. What?
Is this a potato chip quilt?
No, we're not making a potato chip quilt. We're making a scrap quilt. Whatever happens quilt is pretty much what we're making, but only in green.
Yep. So after a while, you kind of learn your machine and all the different sounds it makes. You know what's going on with it.
Since he's sewing with my old Juki, which is the same TL 2010Q, it ghost sews and he's not used to it.
Let her rip and watch her go.
I just broke. Why am I breaking thread? I didn't do anything wrong. Leave me alone, machine.
Oh.
I threaded. Where's it at? Where'd you put the guy?
No, it's there.
I gotta keep putting him in places where we can find him. Because we're gonna have problems. Okay, it's kind of sloppy, but I made my first block. It's a 9 patch, but it's not at the same time because I made these 2.5 by 2 inches, 2-inch squares, and then a 2.5-inch center.
Ooh.
So I made mine just a little bit funky. So this will go in the pile of blocks.
And people can kind of guess what I'm doing here.
Scrap block.
Scrap block, but not really. Kind of doing more of a log cabin style.
Have you been to Soya yet?
Many times. Actually, when I was in Utah yesterday, I went to their location that's in St. George.
Isn't that, what is that called? Rose?
Scrap Apple.
Scrap Apple, yes. I knew it was something.
And to tell you the truth, I kind of like that location better.
Really? Is it nice?
It's nice. It's smaller. It's not as crowded as what it really is. And they were having a sale, $2 fat quarters. So of course I bought 20 of them.
Is that a sale nowadays? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's terrible.
Well, if you think about it, like if a yard costs you $15,
Yeah,
a
but
quarter
still,
of it.
I didn't know it was getting that expensive. Gee
Yep.
whiz.
Okay, I'll do just one
That
moment.
hurt.
Ow, that sounded like it hurt.
I always, when I'm working right here, I always hit my knee on the corner of the thingamabobber. There's a word for it. It's called a thingamabobber.
The desk?
Yes, the desk. The thingamabobber.
The official thingamabobber.
Yep.
Thingamajig. That's what I always call it. And I broke thread again.
I'm gonna make sure that one's threaded properly. Although, you know what? I haven't used the essential thread on that machine ever. That one's the picky machine.
Can you switch it or is it too soon?
Well, let me make sure.
Is Eric got anywhere yet? Poor Eric.
1, 2, 3, through, up, around, down. Oh, I see what's happening. Hold on.
Oh,
It unhooked
it
itself.
unhooked itself. Didn't even see that.
Now, it should go. Yeah, this machine hasn't used this thread yet, so we'll see how that does.
Oh, okay. I get to be a guinea pig.
That
Yeah.
Yep, you're the guinea pig.
Well, that machine's picky on thread, right?
Yeah, that's the picky one. He has to sit to work also because he's too tall to stand. Everything he has to do is sitting.
Can you swap now?
Can we swap? No, we could swap at any time.
You
Are
can
they
swap
telling
at
me
any
to steal it?
time.
Are they telling one of us to steal?
Yeah, they did that a while ago.
Oh.
That you were working on
Oh,
the
okay.
machine. That's what I
Okay.
asked.
Darn it!
There you go. Oh, you're gonna take that one?
I'll
Well, you
take
can
this
have
one.
either one. All right, let's see. What is he trying to do with this?
How tall are you, Eric?
Too tall. No, 6'6".
I could have swore you were 6'7" last time we measured you.
He shrinks an inch every time he comes.
Yeah, every time he comes, he shrinks.
Depends on what shoes I'm wearing. Whoops, I totally cut that straight. No, crooked, I meant. Okay.
I need the longer one for that.
I don't know if this is gonna even work, but I'm gonna run with it.
I don't know if what I'm doing is gonna work, but I'm gonna roll with. No, I have to swap. That's what it is. I have to swap this side for that side. Don't be a moron, Tiffany. Remember all the things you taught yourself. This one goes this.
You know, this would be a good game for you guys to do on the cruise.
It would be a good cruise game.
Yeah. I could do that.
That is a good idea. Yeah, you guys could do.
Okay, I totally messed that
We'll
up.
have to remember this. We have 13 more months. We'll have to remember it for a while.
I will remember.
Tell him Tiffany now he has to come on the cruise with us.
Yep, now he has to go on the cruise with us so we can play this game.
Uh-oh.
Well, we can't though if not everybody brings a. Yeah, everyone has to bring their own pile of scraps. You know,
Yeah.
that's the only problem. Other than the project, you know, so it'd have to be a cruise dedicated specifically for this. You know, for fun and games. But you guys feel free to play it. You know, mention this game to your guild so you can play with your guild on, you know, like sew-in days where everybody just brings a box of scraps and then you can go and steal whoever's thing you want. And I think that would be a fun game,
That would totally be a fun game.
especially with lots of people involved and lots of
yeah.
color.
Like musical chairs for quilters.
Yeah, musical chairs for quilters. Heck yeah. And I just made this up last night. You know, I just had this random, you know, idea in my head.
See, people don't believe us sometimes with these lives. We just make it up
Make
like
it up.
5 minutes before.
Yep. I made it up and then I called Eric, made sure he was coming to visit, and then said, okay, this is what we're doing. I think I need
Wow, this is really weird if it
That it
goes.
ghost sews.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely drives me absolutely bonkers. That's why I got a second one and I like it until this one gets blown. All right, so now
How many postcards do you have?
how many postcards do I have? I don't know why.
Because they asked.
Um,
Don't ask me why. But
Like 5, 10, 15. I
on your
don't know.
wall over
Oh,
there.
on my wall? Shoot. I got postcards like crazy. I have at least, I don't know, 150 postcards. Some are from, a lot of them are from same states, but I do have some from other countries.
Really?
Lots of them from other countries.
Oh.
But a lot of similar state ones too.
Any stitch missing?
Any state missing? Yeah, I'd have to pull them all down and put them all in a pile to see
That'd be interesting.
which states are there and which states aren't, you know.
Like, is there Alaska?
Yeah, there's an Alaska.
There is?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alaska's
I'm
there.
pretty
Yeah,
sure
the
there's
wolf. I
Alaska.
see it.
Yep.
What about Hawaii?
There might be a Hawaii for sure on there too.
I don't know about Hawaii. I know
I think
Alaska.
there's a Hawaii one
I see Hamilton.
from Missouri. Yep, somebody from Missouri went to visit Missouri and sent me a postcard.
Do you have one from Delaware?
I don't know if I have one from Delaware actually.
I think you do.
I might. I do have some from Australia. I have Africa.
Really?
There's Africa. It says I Heart Africa. That came from Africa.
Wow.
Australia. There's a couple Australian ones because I have friends in Australia. I have London. There's another Australia. So there's like 4 Australias already. And then I have a whole stack of ones that don't even fit on there because I have, you know, more room I don't have no more room.
Okay, swap again.
Swap again.
Aw.
I want to sew this
I
first.
want to sew this too. Okay.
You'll get my already cut up piece.
You want me to
Another
iron
one.
for you, honey? I could
Yeah.
stand in a corner over there. Well, they
Do you
can't
want my
even see that corner.
unfinished, which has the parts, or do you want my finished one?
Unfinished.
Here's the parts for that.
Okay, what are we making
Oh,
there?
here's one of the ones that I made, but you know.
Well, this is kind of what I was doing. Took the 9-touch and just cross-cut it.
I don't know how many more times we can cut this. I might have to start over.
Well, it's like a disappearing block.
Yeah.
Keep cutting it and then. Okay, I'm gonna go with this.
I mean, we can continue finishing what we were working on too at the same time, or change it. Honestly, it doesn't matter.
This is kind of fun.
Okay, this
It's
needs.
like you gotta pivot right between.
I know. Let's try
Gerber.
the side block. All right, this time let's let us finish a whole entire rest of a block. I'll add that, and I'll do the same on this one. Let's see. What can I add to this? Right there. There it is. Alright, just sew it on.
Where's the other one?
Sorry, I have to stand. I can't sit. We all know why I can't sit.
Your tailbone. Just tell him your tailbone. Right?
My tailbone. Well, you can hear Scott over there.
I missed something. What about your tailbone?
It's
Is it
ruined.
cracked? Oh.
We don't know why. One doctor says he thinks I broke it, and then it just didn't heal right or something. But I don't remember breaking it ever.
Well, with Lovely Insurance, she had to get physical therapy first before they could even do the MRI, because that makes sense, you know. Go to physical therapy before we even find out what's
To
wrong.
ruin it more.
So then they did the MRI and the X-rays of just the lower spine. They didn't go all the way down to the tailbone.
Yeah, they didn't
So-
get the tailbone in the
The-
imaging.
The spine doctor, we only have one in town. He says you can't do anything for the tailbone, so he sends her to the pain guy to do spinal injections.
Which I
The pain
started.
guy says the MRI doesn't go down far enough, so we can't see the tailbone, so he's not sure, but he can do the injections, so he's going to schedule that. We don't know when. We
Okay.
haven't.
Our
This
wonderful
block
health system.
Has been cut enough, so this one's gonna stay. This is
And-
going in the stay pile.
I totally did not get the point in the
Hey,
center,
it
but
doesn't matter.
hey.
It looks good. Your block is huge compared to her little dinky thing.
I know.
Right here we have some
Well, this is
triangles
partially
already.
hers too.
Oh look, they'll fit.
Okay. I don't want to stand and hit the fan, so.
Yeah, just bring the iron over to you. I'll try to leave it closer to that direction. Okay, this block also has been cut too many times, so we're gonna start over. See? That looks cool. This is gonna be such a fun little project.
I know.
So different.
I-
Alright, so here's the other one. Alright, starting over. Quite a mess going on over here.
Should have actually done 2 different colors.
No, because there's plenty of
That's true.
Okay. green.
That's it. It's ironed somewhat. Although the seams are kind of going in all different directions, but
You know what? I'm gonna grab a square ruler off the wall. I'm gonna make this even better. Just use a square. Perfection. Just know that this is a very messy thing to do.
Mhm.
There's gonna be little pieces all over the place. Alright.
Oh darn, not big enough. feel like I have to time it.
You feel like you have what?
I have to time it so that it ends right
Oh,
at the edge
yeah.
of the fabric.
That's what I was doing before I got this one, was letting it run to the end. Right before the end, let go.
What am I doing?
Here, there's a square rule if you need to use it.
This is a good way to do improv.
Yes. And or whatever you can remember, you know?
Computer work.
Actually, we should take our done ones and stick them on the wall. The ones that we're calling it on.
You want to move the flag?
No, it's fine. I'll just stick them right here.
Eric, did you ever play basketball?
No. Although I get mixed up with what's his name?
The Asian basketball player that's
Yao
tall
Ming.
like you.
Don't know who that is. I don't watch this sport. How'd you get into quilting?
Which one? Who they asking?
Eric.
Eric,
Not
how
you.
did you get into quilting?
How did I get into quilting? Okay. Once upon a time. You know, at my height and living in Los Angeles, well, I used to live in LA, you can never find clothes. But
Switch. What are
Oh.
you doing?
Oh, switch blocks, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
You've only done it once.
we've done it twice now.
Okay. I only told you to once.
so I could never find clothes that fit me right because everybody's a Hollywood actor in LA. It's like if you're not a size 0, good luck. So I figured I wanted to learn how to sew my own clothes. That never happened. Instead, I found quilting.
Chair on this side.
Oh, actually,
Since we're standing.
Let's see.
Oh, here's the ruler. It was in the box. Let's do something. What is this? 8. Brain is not seeing.
Well, I had the sound to it. It's just storm outside.
Right there. This. See this first.
Again.
I'm out of bottle.
Oh, well, they want you to swap anyway.
Okay, give it a second. Got the bottom. Need a single bottom there.
Okay, this one's not bad.
Give me 2 seconds and then. All right, they want us to swap again.
Oh, wait, let me pop this thing.
Swapping, swapping.
Do you spin your seams?
No. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm just going to be chopping it, so.
True.
Even though I started with this one, I didn't even get a chance to make a whole new one. All right.
Actually, that was both of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, you started with that one and I added to it, and then you just put this together after I had already put it together. We're doing a disappearing hourglass.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish
that's
this
what
one
I
off.
was
They
going
can't.
for.
They can't make us switch now because this one will be finished. It's been cut up too many times.
What am I going to do with this? Okay.
Okay. We're gonna swap that like that, that like that way, keeping those. No, we're gonna do this and this.
Do you want another little rotary cutter, Eric? We have one in the other room.
No, the big
Okay.
one's good for me.
Because he's got a bigger hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
All right, here we go.
This is not exactly square, but that's okay.
Are you liking your new location, Eric?
Getting used to it. Definitely not missing LA, I'll tell you that.
I didn't like living in California either.
Yeah.
This block's definitely on the stretchy side. It can't be cut no more times.
Okay, gotta get this done before the next swap.
Yeah.
What size is this?
6.5.
6.5.
Which size are you looking for?
No size in particular.
I just brought the smaller ones because I figured we're not really going that big, even though some of the fabric that's in the boxes was kind of big. This one. Oh. Disappearing hourglasses are very fun.
Not my favorite one, though.
Huh?
Not my favorite one.
Not mine at the moment because this is very stretchy, but it works. This one looks cool. It's probably the coolest block of all of them so far. Try to get it to stay
Do you
flat.
have another one that's done? Put it up on the wall.
Yep, this one's considered done.
Okay, I'll just do this.
Since you can't, some of them can't see the wall. So I'll bring it kind of there. So that's disappearing hourglass. Starting another. That.
What's that block called?
Huh?
What's the block called that you just held up?
That I just held up that's a disappearing hourglass. So you make an hourglass block, cut 1.5 inches from the center on all 4 directions, and you'll get that.
Do you want me to stand over there and iron for you, honey?
No, it's fine.
Would
'cause
be
him
much
and I
easier.
are sharing the iron.
I can iron for him too.
No, it's good. I'm fine. I need to stand.
Okay.
All right, where'd the little ruler go?
this picnic in years.
Size. Well, we're gonna do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't feel like trying to cut it all down to be the same size. So it'll probably be funky.
Well, that's the appeal of it. Oh. Ruler totally slipped on that one, but.
You have a video on how to do a disappearing hourglass?
Do I have a video on disappearing hourglass? I don't actually remember. I probably have. Very, very many moons ago.
That's pretty cool. Okay. Totally not what I planned on doing, but I'm going with it.
Well, that's the whole point. Oh, wait. I need 4 pieces.
Ow.
Let's use this. No.
Jim posted a link to disappearing hourglass quilt video.
Jim posted a link. They can hear you from over there.
Okay, well you tell him. I'd more spray. You're talking about. That's the
And I'm totally not sewing this straight, but never said I was.
What's a pattern idea for an all low volume quilt?
A pattern idea for a low volume quilt.
I don't know what that means. So
I would say any pattern would work. Let me go this way with it.
how did you two meet?
We met on YouTube, right?
We were both followers of another YouTube
Yeah, we
channel.
met on T from T Quilt's channel,
Ooh,
talking
I got
on
a
there,
link for her.
and then we just started talking in person. We friended each other on Facebook, and then just started talking all the time. And we've traveled together because we went to a quilt show at Phoenix before.
Went to QuiltCon.
And we've done all sorts of stuff, hanging out.
Well, Eric comes over for Christmas.
Yeah, Eric even comes for Christmas. I probably should have pre-measured. That's gonna get chopped up anyway, so what does it matter?
Oh, well. This is really stretchy. Forgot.
It's
We're on the
bias. That's the only problem about that. Alright, is this big enough? Well, I guess some of us need a seam ripper. I sewed that upside down. Right sides together to me was right and wrong side. Apparently I'm blind, so don't make a switch while I'm blind, because this is just mess up the whole entire idea. Alright, let's try that again. Right sides together instead.
Ooh. Pareo. There we
What'd
go.
you make?
Something simple.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna pull your horses, mister.
Well, you got 3 blocks. I only got 1.
Oh, are you kidding me? Guess I'll have to make it weird. Ugh. Get some whole blocks into this mix. I don't think I've ever sewn this sloppy before.
Me either. And you know what? I just realized this tape is not centered, but who cares?
Is it not?
No. That's why I'm like, why is my seam kind of off? But that's all right.
You could steal my block if you want. I don't know if I want to steal yours. It looks good. I'm just going to start making another one.
Call it done.
All right. We'll call these ones done. They can go up on the wall.
You don't have anything started, do you, honey?
Not right.
I was gonna say
second.
switch, but
Well,
you don't have nothing to
actually,
switch.
no. I had that other project, the other one I was doing.
Well, then switch.
Aw.
You haven't done it in a while.
Fine.
None of the fans are telling you to. I'm gonna have to tell you to.
Okay.
They were all saying it once when you first started, but you just started. Now nobody says anything.
I'm not even quite measuring.
No.
This is
Let's put some ducks. We need ducks.
2.5. Okay.
Okay, ducks is not straight either. Remember, these are just scraps. None of them are squared either. Non-squared pieces of fabric.
So as you go.
We can call this so crooked. All these pieces are crooked and I'm not sewing straight.
Sweet.
Split it. Split it
Yes.
again. And then, there.
Yeah. These rules are no joke.
I told you, that's why, remember when your audience that one day was saying, try it? And I said,
Yeah.
next time you come, you can try it. They're amazing. They don't slip
Don't slip.
at all.
How long have you had this?
Those I've had for a couple years now.
Because I just bought the Soya ones, which it's the same grippy in the back.
Mhm.
I'm just wondering how long they're gonna last.
Well, mine are good. I've had this one the longest. And it's still amazing. There's no gouges, or, from being held down. Problem is the big one isn't as, it's just for yardage.
Yeah.
And the downside is you can't slide it on the yardage to your next cut.
Yeah,
You
that's
actually have to pick the whole thing up and move
Even with the my Creative Grids ones are kind of wearing out.
Well, I have like 5, 6 different brands of rulers. And I prefer the Quilter Select, especially for trimming. You know,
But the price tag on these are kind of high.
high. Yes, it is a high price tag.
Time to switch.
Ah,
Okay, well you could either take
Well,
this whole
three
thing.
people said it now, so
You can take this whole thing, or you can take the unstarted pieces, or just take all of it and figure something out.
okay.
how do you avoid nicking the rulers with the rotary cutter?
How to avoid nicking rulers with rotary cutters. I don't know what video I did this in. It was a Sew Sunday when people asked. The trick to rulers and rotary cutters is ever so slight tilt. So instead of being straight on top, where you're going straight with it, tilt your rotary cutter ever so slightly in your hand to your side that you're cutting with. So I'm right-handed, it's going to tilt to the right. If you're left-handed, slightly to the left. You're not like over exaggerating, but just slightly, and I could just cut over and over and over, and I'm not even looking. Look at that. And I'm not popping my rotary cutter up on my ruler. Not having any struggle. It's just a slight tilt to your hand, keeping that blade along that ruler. And I do it without even looking because I'm not scared anymore, because it's just a slight tilt of the hand.
Also, don't start at the corner of the
Yeah,
ruler.
don't start at the corner either. Or don't go like towards it, like never cut towards your ruler, because you will cut it. They are acrylic, they can be cut. These blades are sharp. But I've jumped the ruler before in the beginning all the time, and I would nick it. Always start from the bottom, make sure the whole entire blade is next to it, and go. So if your block is up here, start right here, making sure it's next to it, and then slide up. I don't even want to cut this because it has that block in the middle.
I know, that's why I was just putting strips on the side.
I don't know if I think I want to start a whole new one. I'll just add some more to it, I guess. You don't want to cut it. Alright. Do this.
I thought I saw a bug crawling on the phone.
Huh?
I thought I saw a bug crawling on the phone. It was the hearts.
Oh. 3.5 is 1.5. Yeah, whatever.
Oh man. Okay. I'll do something else.
Alright, I'm calling this block done. Because this one has, I don't want to cut the little picture in it. So I'll bring it close so you can see why we didn't want to chop this one up too much. Because it says harvest time in it.
Oh, that's cool.
So we kind of didn't want to chop too much off of it.
Mm.
So we just added to it.
I find it hard to cut panels
Yeah.
or even blocks like that.
Well, I have a whole stack of them. I just threw them in these bins though, because I didn't think I'd ever use them for anything big. Yeah.
They're good cornerstones.
Oh, here's one.
Okay.
Let's do this. Top of this. Are you ripping?
Mm-hmm.
When he's done with that, it's time to switch.
I swear it sounds like a hurricane outside.
Your AC don't sound like that?
No. So shall we sew? So shall we rip? And I totally got this on wrong. Amateur mistake. We all have those, right?
Yes. Yeah. Crazy. Specific size. I have no idea what I'm doing here.
This is totally improv. Okay. We're on the bias here, so I'm going to stretch this to the max.
That's the problem with adding half-square triangles for a little idea. Everything becomes biased as soon as we cut it. I'm surprised that thing still has bobbin. Did I put like a full bobbin in there? I don't even think I have one. No, whatever. Okay. Done, I'm going to start another. Or you can switch with this one after the fact. So I'm just going to put it in the pile right in here, whether we switch or not, you know. Should just sit right about there.
They want you to switch machines.
Oh, they want us to
They
switch?
want us to switch. Okay. Let me just finger press that.
Well, there's that for you then. Okay. Well, I will press it. See. You see how not straight it is? Like, this is the sloppiest sewing. I would have never did that without messing with those seams. Let's see.
Well, my seams are not exactly matching up either, so I shouldn't talk. How big is this?
I have no idea. I just did whatever. Gotta put magic mushrooms that glow on it.
Is this a left-handed ruler?
No, it's both directions.
No.
You can use it with whatever hand you want, though. Depends on how you want to cut. I don't know how I'm going to use this. I'll save that for next.
Okay, so half of 8.5 is 4 1/4. I'm amazed I can do math right now. You know what? I'm just going to cut it. Eyeball it.
I don't.
Disappearing block.
Wait. Idea. I also have the rotating thing. You want to put the rotating thing right closer to you?
No, it's okay. Wait, what did I cut it at?
2.5. I can see it from here.
Okay. So, right there.
No. I just cut some heads off of the duckies.
Why?
You
Because
decapitated them.
I'm chopping this all up. That's the whole point of this, to have some fun chopping things up.
Hey, there's
This
national parks
between
on
this.
here.
Okay, says Havasu. Is that what it says? National park names? I just grabbed a piece.
Yeah. At my either I'm not pressing hard enough or this blade is dull.
You want me to grab the other?
No.
You might not be pressing hard enough because you're reaching too far. You sure you don't want to put the whatchamacallit rotator right there?
No. Okay, how did this go? Goes like that. This was
This one I'm going to call done because it's all this was bias and it is like the stretchiest block ever. Well, actually, the other disappearing four patch was probably the stretchiest one.
we'll swap this with this.
This thing looks so stupid. All at the same time as it looks cool because it's scraps. See?
Looks like a Christmas tree.
Show it up there. It does look stupid.
It looks stupid but cool at the same time. And the funny thing is I started it and I finished this one. That's funny. All right, I'm using magic mushrooms now.
Ooh.
They glow in the dark.
The fabric does, yeah.
Yes, the fabric glows in the dark. All right, what size is that? Is that 6
Okay.
inches?
Where's my other half square triangle? Somehow everything there it is.
All right, until we mix in there. Some cherries, apples, and whatever. Some Riley Blake fabric.
Okay, I'll just do it like that.
All right, let's do. Oops.
It's a good exercise for your brain.
Yeah. One more. Let's mix that with. This. It does not match at all, but that's the whole purpose of this.
Recently, I started doing a lot of sewing like this.
Like what?
Instead of putting the block here,
Oh,
I put it in there.
Yeah. You can do that. There's no rule that says you can't sew
No, there isn't.
in the throat space.
Yeah.
Ain't no quilt police, Robert.
Nope.
I'm gonna lift behind you people.
You guys can't tell us the switch yet because we haven't even really got a block yet going. I'll just start it this way. See if I can't do what I'm thinking.
Which way did I have this? Sew it on. Any left-handers out there?
You ready to switch yet?
What?
You ready to switch now?
No, we're not going to switch until we have at least a block started. Right now, we're just starting our blocks.
Okay. Well, you've been taking a long time.
Well, sometimes it takes a while to make a block.
I haven't told you to switch in a while.
I have nothing to switch.
Eric, you going on a cruise with us?
I'm gonna try. Kind of still thinking about how I'm gonna justify the expense of that, but
Well, it is cheaper if you don't go to the quilting part, but it's up to you. If you just want to do the cruise, then you don't get to come and hang out on the quilting days.
Yeah.
So.
You get to see us still, but no quilting project. Well, you still have to buy the project supplies and stuff anyway, so.
you guys know what you're doing.
Do we know what we're doing?
Of course
Yes.
not. Oh, you do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Becca's on it.
Becca is on it.
Well, she would be.
Well, I would be on it too if I had I don't have the fabric that I need for the project. I actually have to go buy fabric. Something I can get 4. That's too many. I can get 4. No. We're gonna steal from this side. Is it out?
No.
It's just acting weird. I never said it was a perfect machine. Tell you.
Perfection's overrated. That's what I keep telling myself.
Oops, I only need one.
Oh, it is a full bobbin.
Hasn't been used in a while, so that's probably why. I think it's been like a year since that machine was used. Who was the last person who used it? I'm trying to think who was here.
No one.
No one. Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, you were the last one to use it.
Who was the last one?
Eric's the only one that comes and sews.
Yeah.
Really?
Actually, no. Diane was over with me once and she used it.
I don't think so, but okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because I was
I
showing her
don't
how to
think so,
make
but
something.
Diane, is that Cookie Lady?
No. She's the one that lives here in town. She was here for, I don't remember what it was, but.
Wasn't she the one that brought all those cookies?
Yes.
Oh, that's what I meant. Why did I do that?
Size I want. It's not. Nope. Nope. This one is. Here we go. I found one.
That's weird.
What?
The needle up and needle down will actually sew it.
Can you swap?
I
it?
never said it was a good anything. Yeah, give me 2 seconds to swap. I haven't even give him all my parts and pieces. And I guess he could figure out what I was doing. Here you go.
Let me get this one seen. Okay. That's weird.
cut this anymore.
No, I don't think so.
I'll use that. Oh, it's not even sewn down here.
Oh, Diane's on here. She said yes. She made a pot holder.
Yep, she has used it. So.
Yeah.
I knew someone's used it. Yeah, I showed her how to make something when she was here one day.
Yep, she made a pot holder.
I guess I know what I can do to this. I can add to it because yeah, it's wonky. Like super duper wonky.
Yeah. So I didn't cut it the same.
We'll grab yet another one. Let's see. Straighten it.
I'm gonna do it this way, I guess so.
Oh, that's that. This one's just a quarter's waist. 1/4 inch more, 1/4 inch more, 1/4 inch. It's a weird size of a block, but we will sew to it and it'll be fine.
Ow, ow, ow. Stomach spasm.
Yikes. That's not good. Okay.
Get these once in a while.
Is it because you need to eat or is it because you had too much to
No,
eat?
it's if I bend or if I squeeze my abs.
That's what it is.
Okay, Scott, don't let out my secret there.
We need to take a break again. We can move the chair. It's not hard.
I've been farting this whole time. Nobody knows.
Why are you saying that out loud? Goodness.
I
Dirty.
just thought it'd be funny.
Minded people.
I'm having tummy troubles because I ate before the live. Nasty because you guys don't have smell-o-vision, so I mean, what does it matter?
Okay, this is
Too much info, Tiffy. Fans don't want to hear that.
They don't care. They do it too.
Well, everybody does it. There's not a human on the planet. Or an animal. Thumper does it.
okay. So
What's
something's
happening?
going on with this motor.
What's it doing?
No, it's just stopping. So
Well, don't worry. We're not sending nothing to that guy again.
Yeah.
But he is our only shop, so we don't have anywhere to send it.
Next time I'll take it apart myself.
He's the only one in the whole county. He's not in town even. We'll have to go to Vegas, see if you guys have a shop.
so yeah,
Oh, is that the only one?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be the only Juki dealer that I know of. See, watch this. That's not what I meant to do.
Time to switch.
Well, no, because we're making.
You
complete
keep having a
blocks.
reason not to.
Well, we can't cut them right now. That one is not cuttable, and this one is done after I sew it. So there's no switching on this one.
Okay.
This one's been cut too many times. I'm actually adding stuff to it to keep it from stretching too much more. This one's stretching bad. This one didn't come out that great. So I'm putting straight edges all the way around it to stop it from moving any further. Probably should have just used the machine.
We can switch your machines. You have 40 more minutes.
All right, here's another done block. Yeah, this whole entire thing, stretchy. All right, I'm gonna start working on this one because it was already sitting there. Let's take this. Is there more green in the box?
You out already?
Was that a Riley
No,
Blake?
I've used
print?
quite a few of them, huh?
Was that a Riley Blake print, the one you just showed?
Yes, this is a Riley Blake around here, and so is the one he's working with. Let's grab a piece of this. It's almost that size. We'll add this to it. Oh, it's not even sewn right there. I'll throw that there and sew this end. So it's sewing and then not sewing, sewing and then not sewing. Is what that machine is doing.
And breaking thread.
And breaking thread.
But I can just sew with the needle up, needle
Where'd you
down
go?
button, which is weird.
Yeah, it doesn't work like it's supposed to.
Nope. But we adapt.
Mhm. Oh, yes. No. Is that? Nope, not long enough. Let's see this one. So there is some that are bigger than 10-inch squares in here.
Yeah, why is that in there?
Probably because I just threw it in here.
Can you swap yet?
And no, because he's finishing up another one that's not getting done. Sometimes we have to finish the block.
You guys keep having excuses here. You haven't actually swapped in a while.
We swapped.
We swap. And after this, we'll start.
Whatever Kate starts, he could swap with whatever I'm doing right now, because right now I'm not actually building anything. No, whatever. Stay right there. Stay right there. This direction. That's a. Are you really pressing the up and down button?
Yeah. See?
What? Wait, hold on.
Maybe that machine really is junk now.
Does this one do it? Let's see. That guy tried to tell me it was the machine did what it did when I first got it. This is what up and down does on mine.
Yeah.
It doesn't sew like that.
I think he messed it up.
I think it's messed up.
Okay, this block's done. We'll press it.
If your blocks are different sizes, what's the basic rule for sewing up the rows? How do you make them fit or add background?
We'll take the green chunks and sew them together to insert different sizes to make everything the same size. It's all about building it when everything's a different size. Okay, let's get this there and string bin. Here.
That's when strips become your best friend.
Yep. All right, you can hold this up to the camera. We'll call that one done. But if you want to switch, here's another, and then you can do whatever with it, and then I'll just start another one. Because I'm going quicker with the sewing part.
Yeah, we should keep these. There we go. Well, there's that one.
The mushrooms glow in the dark.
And the
Those are cool.
mushrooms glow,
Yeah.
which is even best.
Oh, that's cool.
Heck yeah. I don't want to cut those, man. You know how hard it was to even throw that fabric in this bin? Because the
Man,
mushrooms
There's
glow.
kind of like a scrappy block. Can you see it? Maybe I should go. Okay. There. The mushrooms glow. Yes, they do. I don't know if I want to cut this one up. We'll just leave it like that. You know what? Maybe I will do something with it.
All right. Over there. Stack these.
This is really gonna look totally weird.
Yeah, this is going to be the weirdest quilt ever made. Well,
But you know what? It's all scraps.
yep. And that was the purpose of these, was to make monochromatic quilts with my scraps of one color.
Oh, one of the fans has your same t-shirt.
Hmm?
One of the fans has your same t-shirt.
Oh, cool.
It's a nice shirt. It has mine and Scotty's favorite wolves.
Yeah, we have matching tattoos here. So,
Yeah, we have matching tattoos.
oh, oh,
Oh.
oh, oh.
What size am I doing? It would help to hold the ruler correctly.
That same number on there, yes, I will.
This is weird.
Okay, this is all the half side. This is the whole side. So if you turn it this way, you have whole numbers, and then if you turn it the other way to this corner, you have all the half numbers.
Oh, okay.
That's the only confusing part, is the halves are on one side.
Well, even the numbers are kind of backwards.
Yeah, because they go the opposite way.
Yeah.
So if you're measuring from this, and this is the half, this would be your 5, or whatever number. You know what I mean? Whatever the number is opposite.
Got it.
I can't see it from here.
I'll just do it like this. We'll do a 3-inch.
Do this at the same exact time.
So I'm gonna go this way.
One. That's a different one. All right. What's funny I'm noticing is that I'm making blocks and Eric's making scrap blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as he steals my block, then it turns into a scrap block. And then I have to turn his scrap block into a block.
That is cool.
Because we both have, everybody has their own style, you know? Oh, I thought it was out again.
Okay, so now you do this.
What did it do now?
Normal up and down.
Now you gotta use the pedal again. Just give it a talking to. Maybe it'll listen. Come on, machine. Do me right. I don't think Diane had that much trouble when she was using it.
Maybe this machine just don't like me.
I mean, it could just be picky on thread and people.
Wouldn't be the first.
That's okay. If another machine breaks or has an issue, guess what? I'm getting another one. I'm just gonna keep buying QTL 2010Qs.
Oh, guys, you should see Scott's face right now.
And by the time I'm done in about, 10 years maybe, what's going to happen is I'm going to have a class full of machines that I'm just going to have someone come and fix all of them to work great. And then I'll have a class. Actual in-person sewing. I'll turn my living room into a classroom. And Scott's like,
Nope.
not happening, man.
Nope.
Yeah, it should have been fixed properly, not improperly.
As Eric knows, though, when we get a new machine, it is a tax write-off. Since he's the tax guy, he knows. So, that's a nice little chunk.
That's the cool part about being this a business.
That is a nice little help.
No, I thought I was doing good here with nesting seams, but apparently I'm not.
Oh, glad I did.
Just have a little bit of elbow grease. I don't want to fix that, but then I'm like, you know what? We're just playing around here. This is just going to go into the pile of if he wants to steal it, he can take it. Start all over again. Had a lot of this lime green.
Oh, now you want to sew them. Okay.
I know, right? This in between.
Guess I'm just pressing these growth buttons.
Right?
That's what they were saying in the chat.
This and this.
Since they're talking about birthdays, tell them Thumper's birthday at the end of the month.
Thumper's birthday is coming up soon. July 28th will be his birthday, and we're probably going to do nothing but pet him all day. He can sit on the bed and watch TV with us all day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tell them no treats.
No treats, because he don't eat treats.
No, he can't have them.
He can't have them anyway because of his diet.
Tell them not to send treats.
But he wouldn't eat them anyway because he doesn't eat treats. We could pretend his food is a treat and just give him one piece of food at a time.
Yeah.
But that's as far as it'll go.
But tell him with his diet, he's not allowed.
Yeah. With his diet, he's not allowed to have treats and stuff.
Time to change your blocks.
Oh, I just got done with this one. Okay.
Well, I don't know if you want to complete with the stuff I was working with.
Rail fins?
No, I was just creating. Help us. probably faster for me to press because of the tall situation on your behalf.
Yeah. Okay.
If he stands up, the fan will cut his head off.
Yeah.
Actually, I already hit it once.
Gotta have some John Deere in here.
John Deere.
Yep, it's time for some John Deere.
Okay, so let's ask the question, how many people are going to actually try and do this with their quilting friends?
Yep, how many of you are gonna try to do this with your quilting friends?
Just trying to find pieces that match.
Did it stop again? Or did it unthread?
It unthreaded.
Here, let's try it with unthread. Just in case it's just being thread picky. Its previous likings are right here.
It's a thread snob.
Its previous favorite threads are this right here. So, signature thread. Got it? Yeah, I don't know why it was always so picky. Here, go to the wall, find a block, woohoo, and insert it. Why? Because we're allowed to do whatever we want.
Mm-hmm.
This apparently isn't going the way we wanted due to, you know, machine problems.
Well, we can always refine the process.
Yeah. All right, here is now a giant block.
It is a big one.
Look at that.
Whoops. Okay, well, that'll work. Oh, brother.
Those two are almost the same size. And that's about the same size as that almost. So we need some, what size is this? Some 5-inch things, or almost 5-inch things.
this year.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, your giant block says F. Looks like you meant it to say that. Interesting.
F?
Yeah, IF is in there.
I don't see it.
It's there. Obviously, you don't see it because you made it.
I don't see it. Hold on. Start these real quick.
Well, the fans see it and I see it from back here. Maybe you just need
I
to
just
stand
have
back.
to see it from standing back.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
I still don't. Why don't I see it?
The John Deere is the I. The
Uh-huh.
F is the other John Deere with
Yeah.
the.
Ah.
See, the F has a little blue out for the one and the top.
Well, if this machine would work properly, then we would be a lot further than we are.
Yeah. That plus I'm just a slow sower.
And he slows sower. I'm kind of.
He slows sower.
Yeah, whatever.
That was good.
I'm kind of like not a match for my friends when it comes to sewing.
Put it this way, we could be cutting fabric. Tiffany would be piecing it all together. She'd have the binding done, quilt it and everything. We'll still be
probably. I can't help it. It's just
not in her nature.
It's not in my nature to be slow.
No.
He got here while I was quilting on the long arm, and bam, I was done. He sat down, and I was done. Oh, okay.
Actually, I was like, why is she power drilling something?
Yeah, he thought I was doing something with power tools when he got here, because it sounds different from outside the house when the long arm is in use.
Nope. I say now you gotta add another T and an F. That would work. Do you have any more of that John Deere?
I don't have any more John Deere.
Yeah,
there is more John Deere, but I'm not adding.
you need another F and a T.
Okay.
Just make a completely different block. You don't need to add to that. Just make a different one.
Okay. So I'm adding to this one. Because I'm not going to steal what he hasn't even started, which was what I
I
started.
don't even know what I'm doing.
He's cutting.
I'm
He's
cutting
cutting.
and cutting and just trying to figure out what goes with what.
Bigger.
What these seams are. Okay. Okay, so that one, no.
So I took one of the blocks and made it bigger. So that when it starts getting built in, because that's what I'm gonna start doing since that machine keeps messing up. It's ruining our flow we got going on here. You know? So they're all about that size. So what I need to do is make all of them about that size. See, here's another big chunk. I think I just threw them all in here because they were green and there wasn't a lot in my green bucket, you know?
So you
So I
just
think
threw them
I
all
just
in
threw
there.
them all in here. I was like, you know what needs more? I'm gonna press that button.
You're spilling it everywhere. Do you need me to do that? Okay. Oh, you're gonna throw the bottle at me since you can't pour it in the machine. I can fill it if you need to. That way you don't. ironing board soaked.
No, there's no wetness on the ironing board.
Oh, it's actually sewing good now.
What was I gonna do? Oh, the one that I pressed. About 2. Let's do 2-inch.
Dang, this is a good iron.
It is, right?
Yeah.
One of our fans bought it
came
for
from
us.
one of the fans.
Black & Decker.
Yeah.
It gets really flat.
It gets really flat.
Yep. Okay.
It's funny. You can have a $20 Black & Decker that works better than the $200.
Yep.
Yep.
I have no idea what I'm making. But that's the whole point.
Well, switch then.
Okay.
Okay.
Except
Then
this
you
was a
can
wall quilt.
you can finish hers, and she can figure something out to do with yours. There you go. That's all you got to do.
Okay. I just got pieces.
She'll figure it out.
Oh, shit. Like how I did that, the fabric folded and I put a hole in it.
Well, cut that piece out and throw it in trash.
Wasn't paying attention very well. All right, this is what I was using, but I wasn't planning on going all the way around with it, so. All right, back to me. Let's see. Did we mean to have a little half square triangle here?
I was just making them. I
Oh,
don't know what I was creating.
oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, he's already sewn that. Let's see. So this one,
Here, here's another one.
2.
Okay. Let's see. What was your intention with this?
Well, I was trying to make it as big as the blocks on the wall.
Oh.
Trying to get them all the same size-ish. Any questions? While we're here. And if you're just joining, we're playing a game where we can steal each other's blocks. We're actually technically the audience is choosing for us. And we're just sewing whatever and seeing what happens. Monochromatic quilt. We are using only the color green, which has all sorts of colors in it, but the main focus is all green fabric. Do it again?
Yeah. She don't like me.
I really need to
Did you
find it.
change the thread to the
Yeah, we
thread that
did.
it likes?
Yeah.
Well, then I don't know what you said.
Actually, I think I just might not be
Threading it correctly?
grabbing the thread when I cut it.
Yeah, you might have to do a longer tail.
Yeah.
Straighten that up before I do anything.
You know what? By the the end of this live, I'll be a professional needle threader.
For sure. Oh well. I'm just going to keep adding. Actually, I will rip it and add more. Where's the seam ripper? Ah. Put it on the wrong end, so I'm just going to add to the end with something else. Because I can. Here's a feather right here to do it.
You could switch to the old brother, Eric. It's back there. Has
Or
your
the other
name on
juice.
it. Has your name on it. Yeah, but he always used that brother. That brother
Yep.
likes him.
He used the Pinto.
The Pinto. My gosh.
That brother likes him.
I don't like the brother. Would you cut this at?
I don't remember because we're messing back and forth.
Okay, 1/4. Okay, so here's a question. If there was a contest, a quilting contest, like a Project Runway style reality show, would you enter into it?
Yeah, I would. Would you?
Yeah.
You know who's gonna win?
Huh?
You know who's gonna win?
You?
Not necessarily. Does she have to go somewhere?
Do I have to go somewhere though?
Does she have to do it certain
Can the
times?
Project Runway reality show be here in my home?
If she has to go somewhere to do it and it's at certain times that she doesn't agree with, then no. She'll never do it.
Oh man.
It has to work with my schedule.
She has an extremely strict schedule.
Well, I do what I want when I want, and I don't leave the house to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why with the cruise, it's a good thing there's 3 of them because she's gonna show up when she wants, how she wants. Yeah, the other 2 are just gonna cover when she's not there.
It'll still work out.
Well, it's Ian and Becca. They already know you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they already know how I work.
they know. They know. It's all
They've
figured
spent
out.
lots of time with me.
Yep.
Ooh, this one's pretty. Let's have this one.
One lady said she thinks there's something like that in Britain.
Oh, is there?
That's what she says. I
Oh.
think.
Huh.
I don't know.
A quilting reality show.
I was actually thinking about just doing it with a bunch of us. And each of us would just do it on our own channel and then
Well,
judge or
no,
something.
because technically, we just need all of us that know each other, that are really, you know, whatever, to all contact someone that would do reality shows and then bring us all together into like a retreat center. And then that would be the reality show. We'd stay at the retreat center and do our quilting stuff, you know, and there'd just be a bunch of YouTube content creators as the whatever, because they use, you know, people for those. So it'd just be all quilters. So it'd actually work out.
Mhm.
It needs to be a big company though that has
Time to
good.
switch.
Time
to switch.
okay,
Blocks.
Okay.
It needs to be a company that has good cameras and editing and blah 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 that we don't have to do because we do it all the time and we're tired of it.
Okay, you're never gonna do it, so just hush. We all know that.
So positive, Scott.
I can't get her to leave the house to go to Walmart with me, to go to Smith's with me. You think she's gonna go to one of these things?
Well, if all of us are there.
You
I
can
mean-
join us with us. How about that?
No, I'll stay home with the cat. How about that?
All right. Here's what I got since we're switching.
But they're saying the Quiltmas thing was kind of like that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you just do something like Quiltmas.
Well, this one's pretty much done, so I'm just going to be starting something new.
What were you doing with this?
I was going on one side.
Okay.
Eric, are you using the little rabbit ears or bunny ears piece of material so your thread doesn't get sucked out? Don't know what that is, but
Don't know what that is either.
okay.
No, he's using a leader and an ender.
I'll just leave that out because
It's probably going to be needed again.
and it's doing it again.
How about we switch?
I told you that a while ago.
No, it's okay.
How about I do that machine and you do this machine? Or is it going? Okay, this is going on the wall. Oh, it's just a little bit bigger than the rest. But we'll be trimming it all down anyway. So now I'm going to add to this guy. Well, I can't switch. I have to start a new one. I need to make more that's like that size. So, put this one. And this one. They don't match, so they gotta go together.
Okay, what are we doing with this? Let's see.
Did you switch finally?
Yeah, we
We
switched
switched.
already.
Okay.
I'm starting something new though because the switch was the rest of the block that goes on the wall.
Okay. Okay.
We shall make a screen in a patch.
Oh yeah, you could have stole that block too. This was the one of the ones I threw down.
Okay.
So if you want to do that, or you can do that, whatever one you want to do. Since I'm ahead of you pretty much, so there's a little.
Let's see.
You can do whatever one. That's on you.
Are you gonna do the BOM from Fat Quarter Shop?
Am I gonna do a block of the month from Fat Quarter Shop? No, because I never do any other people's block of the months.
I don't think I've ever done a block of the month from anyone else.
Our shop is doing a thing too, our local shop. They're doing a shoot, what is it? Hold on, I'll have to click on the site. I just put it in with the computer, it's taking forever to pop it up. They're doing a Hawaiian Paradise, it's a mystery.
Oh, mystery?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't,
Hawaiian Paradise though, is what the mystery is.
yeah, I don't do those things.
Well, that's our local shop.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Tell them that.
Yep, our local shop is doing what you heard Scott say, a mystery block of the month.
We're trying to support the local shop. Because we put the link in.
I just like to do my own thing 90% of the time. Oh wait, 99% of the time. There's that 0.1% chance that I will allow someone else to start doing something and I'll follow along.
You practically have to bribe her.
Yeah, I gotta be bribed.
Yeah, I knew it.
How about the open gate box, honey? Mention
My open gate box hasn't come yet. So as soon as it does, but I do have a lot of appointments this week. So if it does come, I have a CT of my chest tomorrow. Because they're
Wednesday,
still
you
watching
have
my
a
valley
doctor
fever.
appointment?
And then I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday. And then next week, the following week, TMI, but I have a colonoscopy. So I have lots of, days that I can't do anything. So if my open gate comes late and I can't do anything those days, then, it's just not going to get done. So expect it when it happens. But Tuesday, you will have a new video come out.
You don't listen to them. Tell them about it, not when it comes and when it. Just tell them.
Tell them about what?
It is. Never mind. You don't listen.
I don't know what we're talking about.
What is Open Gates Quilts? What is their box?
Open Gate Quilts is a box that I get every month.
And what do they do?
A
How do you
project
get
box,
it?
and
What is it?
it's a box that you get projects and you sew it once a month.
Okay.
I sew mine once a month. I don't know about you.
Act like they're telling me because they have no clue. They want to know. They were asking. What it is, not
Yeah,
when you
it's
get
a
it.
project box that you subscription box. There's the word that you get monthly, and you make the projects. I love them so much. I make them literally right the day I open it. I don't even bother doing anything else but that on the day that it comes. And 90% of the time, I also quilt it for that video as well. So if you want to go to Open Gate Quilt, just type, I think there's something. They have a command. I think it's OG.
Yes, I put it in. Although you're 10 minutes late and it already went off.
All right, here's blocks if you want to chop them up. I'm ahead of you. I can't steal anything because I'm ahead of you now.
Wow, that's a big surprise.
I can just keep going and going and going.
Mm-hmm. Like the Energizer Bunny.
Yep.
Whoa, that didn't sound good.
Just like, I have no idea what's happening for you. Like I said, I can switch you if you want to use this machine.
No,
Wait.
it's all right.
We're almost done anyway.
I wonder if I just have to go slow. Or so slow.
Try sewing slow. See what happens.
Because I know on my machine, if I floor it, the thread constantly breaks.
See, you turn the whole thing around. You don't even need to.
Yep.
And you don't even have to push hard to do it. Just turn it and it turns everything. That's the cool part about these rulers.
Yeah, that helps actually.
Yep. Oops, why did I do that?
It's hard to so slow on this thing.
It is because it wants to go.
Yeah.
I don't even think slow and fast even work anymore.
Nope.
Does it?
Nope.
Yeah, I think the machine's just broke
It's
completely.
wavy.
Time to switch.
Time to switch.
Oh, now it wants to go slow.
Now is it going too slow? Well, while you're going slow, I've cut it on. How about that?
Do you even have a block for him to switch with, honey?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Or he could have took one of these.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm far ahead.
Surprise, surprise.
It's not my fault.
How late are you guys gonna stay on? It is 7 o'clock.
Oh, is it?
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Give us like.
Well, that's up to you two. I don't know if
5
Eric's gotta go
minutes.
or go to work tomorrow or what. It's on you.
Yeah. I'm taking it slow.
actually, I do.
Yeah.
Bright and early.
Hey, we swapped, so I'm going to do one more thing to this, and then gotta have the look of the Irish. See, gotta add some look of the Irish in here. Let's go. Those. Okay. This together. And we'll put what we have on the wall. Press this giant monstrosity. And then turn it, and this one will go on the wall. Wow, that's like way crooked. All right. Place this on the wall, right about here. All right, let's move this up. These darn things off. See what we got going on. All right. Got that long guy. This long one here. Place this one there. Here. There. Bring this one down that far. Here. This one there. Then whatever can be done to add that and something else in between it or whatever, or go this way with it, you know. is what we got so far. So we could fill in here and here, fill in this right there along the side, and that's our messy quilt.
Very eclectic.
If that machine wasn't having problems, I think we would have got a lot farther.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I got really good at threading it.
Yeah. Yep. Improve this up with it like that just for now. This way. We'll pretending. See, I like it. It's just all green fabrics and it's random and it creates this cool whatever.
What's the max size you can quilt on your long arm?
The max size I can quilt on my long arm is I'm comfortable at 120 inches of backing fabric. So 120 inches wide by, if it's 130 long, then so be it. But that's like ginormous. So 120 by 120, that's perfect size. That way I don't get too thick of a quilt on my top bar and it takes up a lot of space and I lose inches every time. Because I'm only an 18-inch depth machine, so I only get 16 or less inches to quilt. Any other questions?
Not that I know of.
Well, this was fun.
This was fun.
Yes, I enjoyed it. I hope you guys have fun with friends that sew and just start making things and then just take it and make something else.
Are you going to keep these aside for Eric to come another time to do more?
Oh yeah, there's another block. If Eric wants to come another time, yeah, we can put this aside and keep going.
That's my question. That wasn't a fan. That's me. I'm curious. What are you going to do with it? It's not done. That's what I'm saying. The whole point was to make a whole quilt out of it.
I say next time we just get a timer and set it for like every 5 minutes we swap.
Yeah. There. So once we fill in these areas, with whatever, just little things.
This must have been binding.
Probably. Like I said, some things came from fans. But yeah, all these empty spaces can be filled with something, it'll make something really awesome. I'm just trying to find little pieces that would fit in those empty spots. There we go. See? Create something. That one lighter.
They're telling you to drive safe home, Eric.
I will.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and don't forget to check out Treasure Heart Creations, Eric here, his channel, and someone will put it in the chat. Click on that, and he goes on random. He's not like me. He's not exactly because he has a 9 to 5. So
actually a 6 to 4.
Whatever, same difference. He has a day job, so he can't go on all the time on a schedule because his schedule's always changing. So just know that he's on, but he's fun to watch. He sews mostly scraps and, again, other craft projects. I'm pretty sure you will love him because he's great to hang out with, and I love hanging out with him. We have so much fun.
We love Tiffy too.
Every time we're hanging out together, we always have lots of fun. So, all right, guys. So thank you all for hanging out, and I will see you Tuesday. You'll see a video from me, and stay tuned for that. And then whenever Open Gate comes, I'll get that done. So thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us. Bye.